in. I've been looking for you.
What's going on, Sister Soraya? You know I've been around.
Been around where?
Here, there, everywhere.
Guess what time it is,
What
though?
time is it?
It's time for the Soul of the City Gospel Radio Show.
I mean, what's that?
You know exactly what that is. Quit playing. It's our new radio show, sponsored by Higher Dimension Radio, hosted by me, yours truly, Sister Soraya, and you, Brother Dennis Walton.
Well, it's about time. I mean, you know the whole world been watching and ready for our return.
Well, we can let them know that the wait is over, because we're about to give them what they need and what they want, so you better be ready.
Ready for what, Sister Soraya?
Ready for news, information, stimulating conversation, great gospel music, and a whole lot more every magnificent Monday from noon until 3 p.m.
Well, that time has finally come, so you can start your week off with Soul of the City, the world's #1 gospel radio show, hosted by Sister Soraya and me, Brother Dennis Walton, sponsored by HD Radio, where you can imagine more.
Oh, and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and our website, hdmediagrp.com.
It's HD Radio, where you can imagine more.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the Soul of the City Gospel Radio Show. Inside this blessed Monday afternoon at 1:33 p.m. And so sorry about the technical difficulties we had earlier in the show. What are you doing?
I was straightening out my, making sure I look good on camera and stuff, because the whole world gonna see me. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Oh man!
Thank you.
Take a turkey sandwich break. I just had a good old light, light calorie turkey sandwich.
And it was what?
No light wheat, no calorie bread.
Yeah, we eat healthy over here. Eat very healthy. Yes.
Soraya fixed me a light wheat turkey sandwich. It was all right.
I'll tell you the truth. All right, so we left off that Milwaukee police are still yet looking for a missing 12-year-old boy.
Oh, yeah.
Who did not return home from school on last week, Wednesday, March 9th. He's been missing since Wednesday, March 9th. Tayshawn Williams, who was last seen around 7 a.m. Near 80th and Bender Road. All right, I am going to try to his picture up again. Let's see if I can try to put his picture up. And do you all see him right there? Cute young man, 12 years old. He did not return home from school on last Wednesday. Tayshawn Williams, all right? Tayshawn Williams. Very short. 4'8". 4'8". Very short. Weighing 55 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Also, he was last seen wearing Green Bay Packers hooded jacket, blue jeans, and blue with gold shoes. Anyone with information on Tayshawn's whereabouts is asked to contact police at 414-935-7242. That's 414-957-24. His name is Tayshawn Williams. Let's pray for his safe return, all right, home, and pray for his mother, because I know she is distraught on her son's whereabouts. Please, Tayshawn Williams, right?
Okay.
All right, then the Milwaukee police is beefing up security, and I thought they were already security, right? They're beefing up security. I thought they were already security. I thought they were already watchmen. They're beefing up security at their station.
I guess so.
Yes. So they are beefing up security at their station. Of course, as we all know, after the shooting at the station inside District 5 last month, and they want more protection. And of course, they are trying to bid on bulletproof glass at the counters inside the police station. And they're talking about, Dennis, metal detectors. You hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about it.
Yes. So
Whatever.
when you go into the police station, they're trying to do this now. When you go into the police station, they're trying to have you to go through a metal detector at the door, as they're trying to add, of course, as the surveillance camera to get that going as well before you walk in those police doors. And of course, as we all know, right after, that came right after the
You have to do it when in there start shooting at them.
yeah.
But I guess
Yeah.
police are very, very cautious.
Got to be cautious. They have lives home, their families too. So
I think sometimes a little bit too comfortable, but but they also. I'm gonna just leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
secure too.
That's fine.
I
That's
mean,
fine. I think they deserve to be safe and secure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
About the police right now. I say that for later.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right.
So did we talk about the mayoral candidates?
Yes, we did. We did talk about
We
the
talked
mayoral
about
candidates.
the Common Crown thing.
Yes, we did. Mm-hmm.
What did you say about
We
it?
did. We talked about voting day and
We talked about voting day, but
Yes.
we didn't talk about their actual issues, did we?
We talked about yes, we took the break before the technical difficulties. Yes, we did.
We just talked about them, but I was just looking at it because I'm sitting here looking at it and it was talking about some of the things that they were discussing.
Oh, okay. No, we did not. I'm sorry. No. Oh,
and it was saying the city's structural deficit.
No, we did not.
Revenue structure and overall financial conditioning. That's one of the issues.
And then they were talking about reckless driving.
The city's skyrocketing employer pension contribution and possible options to reduce it.
Okay.
Strategies to address crime, including appropriate levels of police staffing and investment in violence prevention.
Mm-hmm.
Challenges facing the Milwaukee Health Department and how it should function post-pandemic. The need for more affordable housing and the role of city government in promoting it, and city economic development policies, including the future of Century City and the HOP.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just go back here for a little bit.
Okay.
These are the issues that they're discussing at the debate or the mayoral candidates forum, or were discussing. I'm gonna read them one more time, Sister Soraya. And again, it's the city's structural deficit, revenue structure, and overall financial condition. What does that mean to you, Sister Soraya?
Say it one more time.
The city's structural deficit, revenue structure, and overall financial condition.
Meaning the city is broke.
Okay.
Yeah.
The city's skyrocketing employer pension and possible options to reduce it. What does that mean to you, Sister Soraya?
Who do I vote for?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. Strategies to address crime, including appropriate levels of police staffing and investment in violence prevention. What does that mean to you, Sister Soraya?
Who do I vote for?
Challenges facing the Milwaukee Health Department and how it should function post-pandemic. Sister Soraya, don't say that again. I would like for you to use your brain for more than a front leg.
You know, you ate my turkey sandwich. You gonna say that after you ate my turkey sandwich? That's so that's so wrong. This is not a front lace. Just because you see a bang, this is not a front lace. That is just so rude. That's so rude.
A front lace.
I can't stand you. Okay, go.
Challenges facing. Okay. The need for more affordable housing.
Yes.
And the role city government and the role of city government in promoting it.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean for you, Sister Soraya?
I'm sorry, say one more time.
The need for more affordable housing and the role of city government in promoting it.
Okay, are you asking me a question
Yeah,
or?
I'm asking you, like, as you hear these issues, what does it make you think about? Like, are these issues resonating? The city economic development policies, including the future of Century City.
Yes.
And the HOP. You know what the HOP is?
Yes, I know what the HOP is.
You know what Century City is?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what affordable housing means?
Yes.
Okay. You know what the health department does?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's see. What about employer pension contributions? Do you know anything about that?
I'm not knowledgeable about that. No.
Yeah, and what about strategies about crime?
I'm not fully aware about. No.
And the city's structural deficit. So my point is, when you hear these issues that are going to be discussed that were discussed at the candidate forum, how do you feel about those? Are those issues that are important to you, that resonate with you? And are these the things that you want to hear a mayor talk about when you talk about moving this city forward? When you look at the issues that Milwaukee is facing,
I'm looking at how is it going to make my
answer the question.
Oh, no.
Jesus,
no.
That's all I'm saying. God, you gonna go all the way around the board. Just answer the question.
I was just ready to preach. That's all. I was just ready to preach. I was just about to go in. That's all. Okay.
No.
All right.
No is the answer. That's my point. No.
Okay. No.
So
no.
These issues, I don't think that these are issues that if you ask, if you did a survey in the city of Milwaukee and you went up to 25 people randomly throughout the city of Milwaukee, I do not think that they will be talking about the city's structural deficit and revenue structure, right? I don't think they're going to be talking about the employer and pension contribution. They're going to be talking about crime. But when you start talking about strategies to address crime, you really talk about you don't know what you're going to do. And when you start talking about appropriate levels of police staffing, you know how vague that is? And investment in violence prevention, you're not saying anything. Challenges facing the Milwaukee Health Department, okay, post-pandemic function. What this is that they already crafted the most safest questions. So they already have reviewed these questions, and they're making these questions so that when they get up there, they're not going to talk about anything outside of these things that have been presented. And that's why I say the politics be so phony, because when I ran for election, right, they would send me the questions already. So we will review all the questions.
And so you'll know what to say.
So we'll be able to rehearse and everything. So then when we get up there, we'll just be able to just say our most perfect answer because we already knew what they was going to say.
Right.
And then they'll try to just craft the issues to be like the most safest issues. And they do that so that they can control the debate and they don't embarrass the candidate. And then they want the candidate to come off as well-spoken, understood person.
So it's not.
But that's not real.
It's not authentic.
It's not authentic because if you're doing a debate, people need to be able to say, "Hey, this is how I feel."
It don't resonate.
Not you control what questions go in, and then make sure it's the most safest questions, and then you send it to them before, and then they get up there and rehearse something instead of just being able to talk to people, respond to people. So a lot of this stuff, this does not look like. I don't see anything up in here that out of the issues that they're talking about that really, really appeals to me. When you talk about strategies to address crime, that means that you don't know what you're doing. We're going to discuss some strategies to.
And they didn't discuss strategies to address crime. They didn't, did they?
I don't know. I didn't hear them, but I'm just saying that's not what I want to hear. I don't want to hear no strategies to address crime. I want to hear you tell me this is what's going to happen.
Right.
This is what we're going to do.
But we've been waiting on that for a long time now, and nothing has happened because it's still going on.
I get it. But I'm just saying, I'm just looking at all of this stuff, and this just doesn't look promising to me.
Yeah, okay.
It just does. It just looks like more hogwash, as they say.
Okay, well.
More bull crap, as they say.
Don't make me fall off this
Crap, I'm doing good, Soraya.
You are doing good.
I ain't gonna take you there.
I know you're not.
This is a gospel show.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna stay in line.
May I remind you?
Gospel.
That's right. All right. Okay. Are you done with that?
I'm done with that.
Okay. On a brighter note, can I say on a brighter note, Dennis, to be safe? There's a new program, Dennis. Not sure if you heard about the Milwaukee Transit System. They have a new ride. It's called the Flex Ride. Flex Ride transits people to work now. A new Milwaukee program that promises to make your commute cheap and easy. It's called the Flex Ride. Yeah, it's called the Flex Ride. It gets workers to their jobs.
So what is it?
Here it is. It's
they get people where? So who can take the Flex Ride?
It says, let me see.
It's a county transit program.
Yes, and it's it's the county transit program. Flex Ride Milwaukee. The pilot program is funded with a $1 million grant from the National Science Foundation. It operates through the fall as the city leaders look to find permanent funding.
What is it? Is it a new type of transportation?
It's the Flex Ride Milwaukee program. Yeah.
Soraya,
I'm looking through the article,
Nobody
Dennis.
knows what Flex Ride is.
Dennis.
It's the Flex program.
It says Flex Ride advertises being accessible to all riders, including people with disabilities, those without credit or debit cards, or without a smartphone. Riders must be at least 18 years old and living in Milwaukee.
So they get on a bus, a car?
Yes, it is a bus.
It's a bus.
Flex Ride Milwaukee Transit System.
So there's a new bus.
To get you to your job.
The special bus.
Special bus.
One you used to ride on. You just walk right into that one.
Eat my food and you want to read.
You just walk right head first. Can't help it, but head first.
Okay. All right. We're going to get you on this Flex bus. Get you a job. I got you.
Where you headed, Soraya?
I got you. Strike two.
All right.
Strike two. Keep on. You know, I got something for you. Keep setting it up.
Okay.
Keep setting it up. The goal is to connect Milwaukee Works with jobs in Menominee Falls and Butler. I got you. I got you.
Hydraulics on my
I got you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, in other news, what else you got, Dennis?
Oh, I wanted to talk about. Were you gonna say something?
Oh no, go ahead. I have some stupid stories. Remember the segment we used to do a long time ago? Some stupid stories.
Stupid stories.
I have a few stupid stories, but you have something else?
Yeah, I want to talk about some healthy stuff.
Okay.
Because we're going to be starting to go in a direction where we're going to have some more healthier segments.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were really working to, of course, get Dr. Carter on the show before he, unfortunately, his untimely passing and him transitioning. Well, we were just really looking forward to having him on to do regular updates about health, you know.
Yes.
And we're still working to create that segment for this show. So I want to start talking about some healthy things because I am really moving into like a whole different, you know, just way of living, healthy lifestyle. I'm doing my juicing. I'm, you know, working on my diet. I'm eliminating meat. I'm just like really working on that stuff, right? But a lot of people are just dealing with so many sicknesses.
Yes, they are.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think we can do a better job of just bringing information and awareness around the issues that people are facing. But I'm looking at this article in the news today.
Okay.
And it's about strokes.
Oh.
Right. And it's interesting because they say that stroke rates are increasing among young people.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's interesting because one of my brothers, this was a few weeks ago, he was having like the signs of a stroke.
Okay.
And I forgot there was an acronym where it's like face, arm,
Mm-hmm.
something. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. The signs of a stroke.
The
Yes.
signs of a stroke.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 things, but it was like when your face started to droop,
Mm-hmm. The numbness and everything.
Your vocabulary starts to slur
And change, yeah.
or you start to like drool or
Mhm.
something like that. It was like 4 things.
Yeah.
But anyways, my friend was having this experience a couple weeks back. He had to go to the hospital. Find out his blood pressure was just like out of control,
Mhm.
right? And so many people are walking around here with high blood pressure
And don't know it.
and don't know it, and they're like on the verge of like literally dying.
And that's why they call high blood pressure a silent killer.
A very silent killer,
Yeah.
because high blood pressure can lead to so many just bad things happening in your body.
And I'll just if I can interject, I'm a witness to that because I didn't know that I had high blood pressure
Okay.
until I went to the doctor and my kidney, I had lost my kidney. Literally, I didn't know I had it, and it was already too late. My kidney.
You didn't know you had high blood pressure?
I didn't know I had high. I was feeling fine.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I had it. And when I went to the doctor, they said, your kidney is gone. It has shriveled up.
I just don't.
It was
understand.
gone. It
So
could be restored. My point exactly. I didn't know. I was going for my regular checkups and, to the doctor regularly and everything, and going for my regular doctor's appointments. And when I came home from college and went to my doctor's appointment, they said you have high blood pressure. And
well, how could you go to the doctor regularly and not know you have high blood pressure?
Right. And I had kidney infection, everything.
And you were going to the doctor regularly?
Absolutely.
And how did the doctor miss all of that? You were using your doctors on campus?
Yes, I was going to the doctors on campus.
And they was just like getting you in and getting you out. Because I remember when I was in college, the doctors sucked.
Yes.
They didn't even really treat you. They just like whatever they could do, they just real quick run in and
run
out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your high blood pressure led to your kidney failure.
Right.
And that's crazy because that's what happens with a lot of people. Like high blood pressure leads to liver damage, kidney failure, so many different things, but also strokes.
Absolutely.
And more young people are having strokes. And we need to talk about that. So here's a story. It says, over the weekend, the model Hailey Bieber told her Instagram followers that she experienced stroke-like symptoms while at breakfast with her husband Thursday morning. Doctors found a small clot in her brain, she said, which caused a small lack of oxygen. Bieber said on Instagram that her body passed the clot on its own, and she recovered within a few hours. Though Bieber recovered in her case, blood clots in the brain can lead to ischemic strokes, which make up a majority of all strokes. And among young people, stroke rates are on the rise. Yep. And here is what you need to know. And I bring this up because, as well, my favorite aunt, Juanita Anderson, may she rest in eternal peace. Right? 1 year, she had a stroke, and she died. Right? Now, we never knew that my auntie had high blood pressure. But I remember she used to always be like, I'm just tired. I'm so tired. And I guess high blood pressure like affects your energy level, right? And she was like, I'm tired. And she just always just say that. And then one day, she just had a stroke and it was over with, but the stroke came from high blood pressure, right?
Yeah.
And it was just, again, it just always bothered me. Like, what is it that we could have done to prevent that? Like, what are some of the, like when she was saying she was tired all the times? It's like, should we have just like been more attentive to that? Just different things, because you look up and you sometimes your people are calling out for help and you don't even know it.
That's right.
You know, and then you look up and something happens, and then you hindsight is 2020, as they say. You start looking back and like, dang, she was saying this.
Or what could I have done different? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we need to definitely be more health conscious. And as we're talking about what you need to know about strokes, so ischemic strokes, that's ISCHEMIC, ischemic strokes happen when blood flow is blocked through an artery that delivers blood to the brain. These strokes account for the vast majority of all strokes, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Transient ischemic attacks, which are sometimes called mini strokes, are different from ischemic strokes because these strokes only block blood flow from the brain for a short period of time, often as short as 5 minutes. Like ischemic strokes, these strokes are also often caused by blood clots. Although these are short-lived, transient ischemic attacks, warn of future strokes and are medical emergencies. More than a third of people who experience these do not receive treatment and have a major stroke within a year, according to the CDC. Hemorrhagic, is that the word? Hemorrhagic strokes are another type of stroke which occur when an artery in the brain leaks blood or ruptures. The leaked blood puts pressure on the brain cells and damages them. High blood pressure and aneurysms can cause these strokes, the CDC says. So basically, the ischemic attacks are short strokes that a lot of people receive, but they don't pay attention to, and it blocks oxygen to the brain for a short period of time. And as these ischemic strokes continue to happen, eventually it leads to a hemorrhagic stroke, which is the artery in the brain actually leaking of blood. And then, once that ruptures, a lot of times it's way too late.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely.
So we need to start paying attention to these things. They said more young people are having these strokes. Over the past 30 years, stroke incidence among adults 49 and younger has continued to increase in southern states and the Midwest. The American Heart Association said in February rates have declined for those older than 75. Interesting. So it's increasing for people 49 and under, but declining for people 75 and over. We hope that targeted public health interventions will be considered for younger populations, particularly in the regions where stroke incidence is increasing. Said Audrey C. Leisure, lead study author and a medical student at Yale University of Medicine. When we think about ways to improve these stroke numbers, we need to develop tailored interventions. The findings stemmed from the global burden of disease, all right? And that was in 2019, which is a peer-reviewed large-scale assessment of global health trends. In 2019, there were 460,000 strokes.
Wow. That's a lot.
460,000 strokes.
Yeah.
2/3 of which were ischemic. On average, someone died of a stroke every 3 minutes and 30 seconds in 2016, according to the American Heart Association. Stroke risk factors such as high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes are becoming more common in younger and middle-aged people. Other risk factors include heart disease, diabetes, obesity, smoking, and high cholesterol, according to Johns Hopkins University. Stroke risk increases with age, and African Americans are at higher risk for death and disability from stroke than white people, according to Johns Hopkins. Right? So stroke symptoms can be summed up in an acronym. That's what it was. Be fast. FAST was the acronym, okay? and neurologist Dr. Blake Blue Blue Bulletko. Dr. Blake Bulletko recommends being familiar with the signs because you should never assume you're exempt from having a stroke. So, B FAST is the acronym.
Mm-hmm.
Balance. The B stands for balance. Watch out for a sudden loss of balance or coordination. All right. So you might get to wobble or fall or get dizzy or something like that, lose your balance. If that happens all of a sudden, that can be a serious sign that you're having a stroke and don't even know it. Okay. Eyes. The eyes. Note any vision loss in one or both eyes or double vision. Okay. That's the E. F. Face. Watch for drooping on one side of the face. Arms. Note any weakness in an arm or leg. Speech. Note any slurred speech or difficulty speaking or understanding words. And time. Call quickly. Call 911 quickly if someone is experiencing any of these symptoms. So be fast. Balance, eyes, face, arm, speech, and time are the things that you need to pay attention to if you are having these symptoms that could potentially be a stroke. So I just wanted to raise awareness around that. And I think, again, as we move forward, we'll be talking a lot more about health in general and how we can improve our health. But just know the signs of stroke because they are increasing in our community.
And it is very important. It's very important. And I always encourage people to take care of your bodies. And as I mentioned before, high blood pressure is a silent killer. You could be walking around and not knowing that you have it. High blood pressure, diabetes, you don't know it. And I always tell people, go to the doctor. Don't be afraid to go to the doctor. What you know, what you don't know can hurt you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's true.
What you don't know.
That's true.
And then you wait until it's too late.
And again, they always talk about how men in particular, are really not consistent.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Going to the doctor.
Yeah, that was my next statement. I was men especially.
But
yeah.
I don't know. I just want to say people in general because when I think about most of the men that I know, I guess when you're younger as a man, you just think you're invincible. So men don't go to the doctor as regularly. But older men, they live at the doctor. My stepfather is at the doctor all the time.
Right.
So a lot of the elders, they're very consistent with going to the doctor.
Yes.
But there's still a large segment of our community who is afraid, or intimidated, or just they're not in the mindset of going to the doctor.
Definitely.
I've most recently, over the last couple of years, just changed that for myself. I'm at the doctor. I got a checkup coming like this week.
Okay.
Dentist, doctor.
Brain. Right. So.
I got my brain.
Right.
I got my brain checked. I went to the machine. I was like, okay. I was like, ooh.
Right. Make sure. Mental capacity. No,
I thought to check my brain and everything. I feel some kind of way.
Yeah, right.
They did the whole CAT scan, put my whole body in the machine.
Yeah, right.
I thought I was on TV or something like.
Right, but in all seriousness, it's imperative. I'm not saying every time, but when it comes to high blood pressure, diabetes, ladies. Breast exam, all of that, mammograms, go to the doctor.
Because a lot of, and the reason why it's so important right now, though, Soraya, is because so many things are prevented.
Right, cancer, all this stuff that they say, and all this, in food, all this stuff that's in this food and stuff that we eat, that's built, in our immune system, and we get all this type of cancer and all this type of bacteria and
Right,
stuff,
right.
then
But the thing is that there are steps that you can take
yes,
to really take care of yourself.
you
Like we're
can.
living in 2022 now.
Right.
So this is not 1902.
Right.
It's not 1802.
Right.
There's so many advancements in health.
And preventative measures.
Yes.
But
so many things we can do.
But let me say that, and I understand, and I know where you're going, Dennis, but let me say this. And it's good to become educated. But if you don't know, now, I mean, it's good to go, to see your doctors, okay, to go see your doctors and to, and to get your wellness and your health checked, and also make sure you are following up with them on a regular basis, but if you're not going to listen to them, don't go.
What do you mean?
In terms of not following their, not following.
I wouldn't say don't go.
No, I'm just saying not following their orders, not doing what they say.
Well, if
they tell you to stop smoking and you're not gonna stop smoking, don't go. Don't follow their orders.
I wouldn't say that though. I mean, because the information, if you have the information, then you have a choice. Now, if you make the choice, once you receive the information to not follow, you can't say that you wasn't given the information.
Okay, but I'm
saying is that go. Now, if you want to make a decision to be unhealthy after you been properly educated, that's on you. But the information may, down the line, a person might be like, well, because I do have this knowledge, let me start working and go in this direction.
Portia said,
you gotta build up to a consistency.
Okay, Portia said, I used to be afraid to go to the doctor because they might find something. Right. Okay.
But she also said, she believes that it's a lack of medical care. Just like a car, being proactive in your health care. A lot of people are walking around with high blood pressure, not knowing what they're destroying their bodies.
What's the same with diabetes? Right. And again, that's why I'm saying to you, to people, they need to go to get checked out.
No, we're saying the same thing.
Saying
the same thing. I'm just saying that in the times where, that I was inconsistent with going to the doctor, there was somewhat of a fear, like, oh man, I hope I don't have this, or I hope I don't have that.
Right, but having the fear of unknown.
Can I finish talking?
I'm sorry. You take it too long. Because what you don't know won't,
Okay, can I finish?
Okay, go ahead.
Point?
Go.
I'm just saying there was a time where I had fear, or some. I wouldn't have identified it as fear, but when I look back on it now, it's like, you thinking like, oh, because you hear so many negative things, especially about Black people, about Black men. It's like, you're gonna die first for everything, So you do have this like this wall up, or this phobia to just like go to the doctor if you haven't had a consistent practice, if it haven't been a part of your upbringing or your grooming. A lot of times women be groomed to go to the doctor because they be in doctors like all the time from when they're young all the way through. Men sometimes don't have that same consistency, so they have these gaps in their 20s and in their 30s where they think they're invincible, and then when they get in their 40s, things start happening, and then they gotta be like, oh man, I don't want to go to the doctor because I might have this, I might have that. I ain't been to the doctor in 20 years. And by prolonging whatever it is or putting it off, it creates more of a problem.
Absolutely.
But my point is that the doctors today, or the science of our health today, is better than it's ever been. So there are so many things that mostly everything can have some type of resolve or be dealt with in a way that you can improve yourself.
Absolutely.
So we had to get out of that mindset of just not paying attention and being aware of the signs of sickness, and then also not feeling as though there's nothing that we can do, because there's always something that you can do to improve yourself.
Yeah. For sure, I get it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, I really enjoy going to the doctor now. I'm like, I'm there. Like, doc, what's up? Tell me what's going on. What's up with my blood pressure? What's up with my HC1? Check my liver, check my kidneys. What's up with my vitamin intake? Like, I need to know that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because I want to live. I want to be healthy. And I see so many people who are just neglecting health. You know that, and it's unnecessary right now.
For sure.
But I think a lot of times it's the way it's presented to people as well. I think people have this fear of being healthy or knowing how to get healthy because it just seems like it's such a burden or it's such a challenge, or you're just so diseased or toxic that there's no help for you when there really is.
Yeah.
Like the first disease is that negative thinking. If you can cure that, then you can, you heal the mind and the body of Father.
Yep, that's true.
So yeah, so I just want to just put that out there that we do have to start paying closer attention to our health. I'm definitely gonna be pushing. You're gonna see, you see the before, you're gonna see the after. Give me 6 months, you're gonna see a whole new transformation.
I totally agree.
And Dennis Walton.
I totally agree.
Lead by example. I'm juicing. I'm telling you, the sea moss got me going crazy. I mean, I'm falling in love with the sea moss.
I totally agree.
For
sure.
Then, my chlorophyll. You know what chlorophyll is?
I heard of chlorophyll.
It's so good for you.
Yeah, I heard of it.
It's so good for you. It's basically like plant blood.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's
I heard
like
of it.
It's like this deep, rich green. Like you don't want to get it on your clothes because you'll stain everything. It's not coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like it's plant food, but it's known as plant.
Yeah.
But it's just rich with so many just like good things to like restore your body.
Okay.
So that, and then the juicing, I've been into the beet juice, which is really, really good. I would have never thought in a million years that I would have been drinking beet juice.
No.
Turmeric is really expensive.
Okay.
But it's really, really good for you.
Yes.
Ginger.
So,
of course.
Yes, ginger is great.
So just all these simple things. You
know?
I'm
I'm just going to stick with my elderberry, my zinc, and my B12 and vitamin D. I take that every day.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying if there's some other things that can assist you to help.
I appreciate it.
You should be open to those things
well,
as well.
Thank you, Dr. Dennis.
Dr. Carter disciple.
Dr. Carter Dennis Jr.
I'll take that.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. So be healthy. We're gonna go on this Be Healthy initiative.
Yeah, and actually, I want you to tell the world what you are going to buy me. Go ahead and tell the world. Go ahead.
What I'm gonna buy?
Oh, you forgot?
What I'm gonna buy? What I said I was gonna buy?
Tell the world. They're listening. Go ahead.
What? What am I buying?
They're waiting and watching.
What else? You gotta remind me. I thought I was gonna buy you a few things.
A juicer.
Oh yeah. You definitely get one of them. I thought you were gonna say a helmet. As you be falling down, bam! Where your head is, Soraya?
You know what? You know what? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
No, but I am buying you a juicer.
Yes.
I want you to be healthy.
You're gonna buy me a juicer.
I saw him on Facebook Marketplace for $15.
That's how much I mean to you. That's how much I mean. Thank you. I'm worth $15.
I got you.
$15.
We're gonna make sure you stay healthy.
Thank you, Pookie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But y'all see the before. Let me show y'all. Before. Get ready for the after. This is a new shirt too.
GW.
Men's Warehouse. It was $9.
In the GW section.
It look real good. It's comfortable. See my shirt, y'all? And I got some new pants on too. They were only $16.
Oh.
TJ Maxx. Look, man, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all my jeans. Show y'all my jeans.
Oh. I'm so embarrassed.
My jeans. Hello, man. You gotta see it though. Look. Jeez. $16. Straight up. I ain't paying no $200 for these.
Don't nobody want to see.
Hey.
Yo, church jeans.
$9 shirt, $16 jeans.
You got everything under $25. Way to go.
Everything at a $25, and I look good. Good.
Who told you that?
You did as soon as I walked in the door.
I ain't tell you that.
Yes, you did.
Oh, the
Don't
devil.
be lying. Don't be lying. Look, y'all, I look good. Under $25. I can show y'all how to shop.
Oh,
Real.
jeez.
Somebody else, because guys my age, they can't find good jeans. They can't find good jeans.
Guys your age.
And then they be trying to wear the skinny jeans, and it just don't be working. Especially when you ain't did leg day.
You done just gained weight. That's all you did. That's all you did.
Your legs look crazy as well.
You just gained some weight. That's all you did.
You see a 65-year-old man trying to wear some skinny jeans.
All right. So speaking of some young people, you're talking about young people having strokes, Dennis.
Yeah. Okay.
Like on a serious note, not sure if you heard of the story in Florida, and four West Point cadets on spring break in South Florida overdosed on cocaine laced with fentanyl.
I think I heard something about
with
that.
2 other cadets becoming exposed to the drug after they began performing CPR on their friends. All had to be hospitalized with at least one person in critical condition. In the front yard of the vacation rental home, multiple people were found in cardiac arrest on Thursday when emergency crews responded to the 911 call. It says, we are being told that 4 of those people had taken a substance that was believed to be cocaine laced with fentanyl, and they went down into cardiac arrest.
I mean, it's happening a lot.
Oh my God.
It's happening a whole lot. But one of the issues we're challenged with, because we can bring that back home.
Oh my God.
There are a lot of drug overdoses that are happening.
Yes.
In Milwaukee County.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot more drug overdoses that are starting to happen in the city of Milwaukee.
Right.
But the drug resources are being focused in the suburbs and not in the city of Milwaukee. So the resources that are needed are not getting to the city of Milwaukee. So more people are dying from drug overdoses here because the resources to help prevent drug overdose are being focused in the suburbs. And that's in particular, like there's this substance that they use called Narcan.
Yes.
And the Narcan is, I guess it helps people, it revives people from overdoses. And there's a shortage of it here, but because they're distributing it into all the other suburban counties. So people
wait. So Narcan helps to prevent overdose.
What it does is when a person overdoses, it brings them back to life.
Okay.
It revives them. It helps to prevent the actual overdose.
Oh my God.
So you got more people who are overdosing in the city of Milwaukee who we don't have enough Narcan here because a lot of the resources are going to the suburban communities. So that's something that we have. Cause I was just talking to Shanielle about that.
Oh, you were? Okay.
We were just talking about how the resources are limited or not being directed into the areas of the city, but going outside of the city to the other counties. And we need to do something about that.
Yeah. So that's sad though. And these were healthy young adults. So now,
but once you get that fentanyl,
so they are in ICU and they're trying to. They said they're not breathing on their own, and
I'm like, what is fentanyl just came out of nowhere?
Yeah,
like man.
Oh my God.
Why would you just? I mean, I don't get it. Why would you give that to people?
Yeah.
And why would people want it? Because some people want it. They're looking for fentanyl.
Right.
And I know a lot of people who do a lot of different things. So I know drug dealers, I know drug users, all of the above. And I've seen guys who are like pushing this stuff, and I'm like, for what? And then people start dying, then they get caught, they go to jail, and then all them bodies, anybody who died, now you face a life in prison.
That's right. Yeah.
One thing that we knew when we was hustling back in the day, it's like that. Fentanyl is just like heroin. It's worse than heroin right now. But when we used to hustle back in the days, we always played it safe. We never was into like the hardcore drugs, like the heroin. Heroin, we knew if you sell heroin, first of all, having heroin or selling heroin was automatically an attempted murder
That's
charge.
right.
So if you got caught with heroin, you were facing 15 years off the top for distributing it, right? And we just knew like certain things you just don't do because this is really gonna kill people. It's for people who have this high addiction to it, and it just creates so many problems. But now it's like all of this stuff is out here: heroin, fentanyl, cocaine.
It's killing people like every day.
Crack cocaine, powder cocaine, pills, meth.
Yeah.
All this stuff, and it's just like I just couldn't see myself doing it. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I can't see myself just going crazy over anything or killing myself over anything. Now, people do what they do, you know, whether it's drinking, whether it's smoking, whether it's smoking weed, whether it's doing whatever. But to kill yourself,
it's true.
It's too much. But a lot of these people don't know what they be getting either, though.
Yeah.
And that's how they end up dying.
All right, so speaking of meth, I have this stupid story, Dennis.
A stupid story.
On methamphetamine.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, so in Florida, another story in Florida. You listening?
I'm listening.
A Spring Hill man is accused of calling 911. You listening?
Okay.
What you
I'm listening.
A Spring Hill man is accused of calling 911 to have the methamphetamine he recently purchased from a man he met in an area bar tested because he believed it was really bath salt.
Huh? So what happened again? The man had his meth.
This man, he calls the police. He calls 911, right? To have the drugs he just bought. He calls 911 to have meth he just purchased from a man he met in an area bar tested.
Okay.
To make sure it wasn't bath salt, right?
Okay. All right. This is like donkey of the day.
This is like donkey of the day. This is a stupid story, but check it out, right?
Stupid.
According to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office, Thomas Eugene Colucci made the emergency call about 7 p.m. on Thursday. Deputies say Colucci told them that he is an experienced drug user who's used methamphetamine in the past and knew what it should feel like. When it didn't produce the expected sensation, he decided to call authorities. Colucci then produced 2 small baggies, each containing a white crystal-like substance, and handed them over to the deputy. Colucci told deputies he wanted his methamphetamine tested because he did not want other people to purchase fake methamphetamine from the person who sold it to him. He wanted deputies to put the person in trouble for selling dangerous drugs. However, he was unable to provide a name or any contact info for this individual. As requested, a deputy performed a field test on a sample of the white crystal-like substance from each of the baggies, and both baggies tested positive for the methamphetamine. Deputies arrested Colucci, who said he was having chest pains after being placed in the back of the patrol vehicle. After being cleared by a physician at the hospital, Colucci was taken to the Hernando County Detention Center and has been charged with possession of the methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. Wah, wah.
Stupid.
Idiot.
Stupid. Stupid.
Yes.
Not smart.
Not smart at all. Why would you call them?
That's just like, why would somebody be calling me when they know I'm on the radio? Stupid. That's sidebar. Because whoever called me, you know I'm on the radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so.
I just saw you log in. You know I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
So, yeah.
Stupid. That man was high. That's all that was. He had to be high to call the police and have him test his meth. Who does that? Who does that? That makes absolutely no sense at all. Hold on, Sarah. Take over for 1 second.
Why would he do that? All right, so we're gonna go to break. All
No,
right.
just take over for 1 second.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
get it. Keep talking.
Oh.
I'll be right back. Y'all can
We'll
see.
be back, y'all. And we're back on the Soul of the City Gospel Radio Show inside this Monday afternoon, 2:31 p.m.
Breaking news. I'm going to be doing a GoFundMe. It's going to be called, what's the GoFundMe? How you identify GoFundMe? It's right.
What do you?
I'm trying to think of the name for my GoFundMe account. It's going to be Go fund Dennis Walters Children and College. Dollar sign.
Oh.
Dollar sign. Help Dennis Walter get his children through college. That's a good GoFundMe, right?
That's a great GoFundMe.
Yeah, because
yeah.
they keep calling me, asking me for this money.
Yeah.
Ooh, cash out. Real.
Yeah.
So if anybody who wants to donate to the Help Dennis Walter get his children through college fund, you can cash.
You have 2 kids and 2 children in college.
Yeah,
right?
you can cash out me at Dennis Walter, $ Dennis Walter.
Wow.
Right? I'm on Cash Out. You can just send the money or just put it in the note for your children. All right. I'm dead serious. You can send $5, $10, 15, 20, whatever's in your heart. But I'm asking for the donations.
Bless him, Lord.
Help Dennis Walter get his children through college. My son is on his way to spring break. He's playing in the band. He goes to the University of Arkansas, Pine Bluff. He's a wonderful, fabulous young man. And he's like 6'2" or 6'3", 200 and something pounds. So he eats a whole lot. And he has all of these needs, So he wants to go to spring break and he needs money. So he just called me and asked me, can I send him some money? He calls me every day.
Yeah.
So I need help. I'm humbling myself. It's time for me to stop being so prideful. Help Dennis Walter get his kids through college. Cash out me at Dennis Walter. $ Dennis Walter. With any donations, I'll take. Even 99 cents. 100 people give me 99 cents, that's $100. I'll take 5, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. All of that.
You heard it right here on this.
Somebody could bless me with like 500. Ooh, that'd be so good.
Never know.
Yeah. So close mouths don't get fed.
Right. Bible say
I feel better.
You have not because you asked not.
I think I've been too prideful. I think I'm gonna start asking more.
That's all right, Dennis. God gonna bless you.
God gonna bless me. I hope somebody out there blesses me again. Just send it to the Cash App.
All right. So speaking of children,
yeah,
there is a Milwaukee boy that is out there still missing.
Did we ever get a picture of?
Yes, we did. We did. He has not returned home. He did not come home. Can you imagine that, Dennis?
Cool. No, I
cannot. Can you imagine your son not returning home from school?
Yeah, I can imagine it because I've experienced it. I'm experiencing it right now.
Absolutely, yeah. I
haven't seen my son in almost 2 years because somebody has abducted my child. So I know exactly how it feels. I'm in court fighting for my son right now. I know exactly how it feels to not know when your 11-year-old son is at.
Yeah.
Because someone wants to hide your child or play games with your child. So yeah, I do kind of know how that feels.
Okay, yeah.
Not a good feeling at all.
It's not a good feeling.
Especially
so
you gotta go to court and go. So okay, I'll talk about that. You almost triggered.
I guess I shouldn't have asked that question,
sorry.
but yeah. Well, I guess I'm sorry I asked that question because you do know how it feels. Cool. But yeah. So here he is right here. Milwaukee boy is still missing. He did not return home from school on last Wednesday, March 9th. All right, Tayshawn Williams. He was last seen on 80th and Bender Road.
Did they say if he had any disabilities or not?
It did not say.
No misfortune, no disabilities.
No disabilities. All right, but he was last seen wearing a Green Bay Packers hooded jacket, blue jeans, and blue with gold shoes. Tayshawn Williams is his name. And he was last seen around 7 a.m. near 80th and Bender Road. Anyone with information on Tayshawn's whereabouts, you're asked to call Milwaukee Police at 414-935-7242. That's 414-935-7242. His picture will remain on our Facebook page at HD Higher Dimension Radio. Speaking of children, our prayers and thoughts goes out to DMX's son. Did you hear about his son? His son is fighting stage 3 kidney disease. We were just talking about health.
Man.
We were just talking about health. And Exodus Simmons, he's 5 years old. He is facing stage 3 kidney disease. So our prayers goes out to him, but he's doing okay. And but yes, he's fighting or facing stage 3 kidney disease and praying that he don't have to go on dialysis. Of course, at stage 4, that's when you have to go on dialysis. Hopefully he don't have to go on dialysis, because that's when, you know, that stage, when you hit that stage 4, at the end of that stage 4, that's when you have to go on dialysis.
That's why Ray really pushed this whole health
initiative. Yeah.
Health initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Because some of the stuff is just, it's preventative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of it.
And then you have to
absolutely
changing your lifestyle, changing your mindset. You have to take time to learn. And health is the best. Health is the best. What I say? Health is the best wealth. Is that what it is?
The only wealth.
You know. So you have to take time to learn. So
yeah, and I mean, and like I know I've abused my body. I know I have. I've had so. I have many a drunk nights.
Yeah.
You know, I done party like a rock star.
But you know what? But you're not alone. I mean, you know, I've never drunk in a day of my life, and right. But I still, messed up my body. I have a kidney transplant, and so I mean, right. So it's okay.
So just the opportunity to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I didn't partied all over again.
Yeah.
But I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. I didn't have my run of partying and just doing damage to my body.
Mm-hmm.
And by the grace of God, there has not been any significant damage, or anything that's not repairable.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, if you've been blessed,
you have a chance. You still have a chance.
Don't keep on kicking the cat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, like bounce back, get all the way back right. And that's what I'm really focused on right now.
Right.
Like, just having a very healthy life and and promoting a healthy life.
That's right.
Healthy business. So I got some business stuff that's coming up. Actually, my business partner is calling me right now. So that means that he's not listening to me on the radio.
Okay.
But anyways.
Oh.
Don't you hate when your people call you're on the radio? That means you're not watching the show.
Well, my phone has not rung at all. So I got good people. Your people just,
A good one person watching. And we thank you.
You just say all the wrong stuff. You just say all the wrong stuff. Oh my God.
Thank you for the power of one.
No. I have another stupid story.
Stupid.
I have another.
Go ahead. I'm multitask.
Are you for real?
I'm not gonna call them with this text. No, you're so over dramatic.
Oh my God, you can't do 2 things at one time.
Yes, I can.
That's right. Don't despise small beginnings. We're not. Absolutely not. That's Dennis. Just crazy. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Dennis.
Yes. Tell me something.
I was gonna say this crazy couple.
Mm-hmm.
A bizarre social media challenge led to the arrest of a man and a woman after police say they hid inside a Chester County Target overnight and filmed for their YouTube channel. West Whiteland Township police were dispatched to the Target in Exton off Route 100 for a trip alarm on February 21st. Responding officers searched the building, but ultimately did not find anything. The next day, police say Target employees found surveillance videos showing a man and a woman wandering around the store for hours with their phones out. The intruders didn't take anything during their time inside the store.
Okay.
That's all they did.
What? Just hid inside?
Just hid inside the store while the store was closed to make a YouTube channel. That's it.
Dude, man. Social media.
So they're facing charges for staying overnight in a Pennsylvania Target.
And they think that's fun.
And so look, bottom line is they've been banned from all of the Target stores throughout Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember I got banned from the store.
I'm like,
I got banned from
OMG.
the Grand.
You got
Grand Avenue.
You got banned from YouTube.
I got banned from YouTube too because I felt bad. I felt bad when I got banned from YouTube.
What'd you get banned from the Grand for, Dennis?
Because my friend was stealing.
I was gonna say because you were stealing too.
I wasn't stealing. I actually didn't steal.
Why did you get banned from the
Because I
Grand?
was with him.
Prior to the crime.
Yeah, I was with him. I was guilty by association. I didn't do nothing. I absolutely didn't do nothing.
Oh wow!
But they banned me from the Grand. It was like I can't come back in. My friend had got caught stealing.
Oh.
They was using fake credit cards. They was using fake credit cards. This was my first criminal offense.
Really?
The first thing I ever got charged with.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even do nothing.
Really?
I didn't do nothing. I just was this literally one of those guilty by association.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So I'm going, okay, one of my friends, he worked at the post office, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got this bright idea. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm gonna protect all the names because this is a true story. But he worked at the post office. And so we like 15. They older than me. I'm 14. They like 15, 16. They got their first jobs because somebody at the church. Oh, I shouldn't have said. Got us the job. Got them the job, right?
So embarrassed.
The summer job.
Oh God.
So they had the summer job.
Just don't say the name of the church.
They got the summer job at.
What was the church at?
At First Bank.
What was the church?
At First Star. Remember First Star Bank?
What was the church at?
I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell all the business. So he gets the job at First Star Bank, right? They got him in one department. He starts snooping around. He working in the mail department, right? So he's sneaking over from where he's supposed to be sorting the mail, and he find
a credit card.
He find the credit cards. Where he's processing credit cards. So he starts stealing the credit cards before they go out the mail.
Oh wow!
Right? So this is how stupid and dumb I am, or just naive I am.
Right.
Cause I wasn't no thief. Like stealing just was not what we was. I just wasn't no thief, you know. But they was doing white collar crimes because they was on that level. So dude, he goes into the post office and starts stealing the credit cards out of the mail before they go to people's houses, right? So he come to me, he come to my other friend, and he like, dude, I got these credit cards. They like platinum cards, like the high end credit cards, right? Me, I'm from 24th Street. At this time, I don't even know what a credit card is. Ain't that crazy? I didn't even know what a credit card was.
So what happened? So y'all went shopping?
So he was like, so he come with the credit cards. He's like, dude, he excited. He's like, dog, I got these credit cards. I'm like, and what that's gonna do? He was like, dude, you don't know what this is? I'm like, no, because they rich. So they know what it is. My family ain't rich. We just middle class.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and my parents never had credit cards. So he was like, it's a credit card, man. You can get money off of these. I'm like, dude, you're right.
Okay.
He like, dude, I'm telling you, you can get money off of these. So I'm like, man, let's see. So we went to the store. He was like, come on, man, we go to the store. Dude swiped the card and got some stuff. I was like, whoa. I was like totally fascinated. Like, dude, you can swipe this card and get some money off of it.
So he got fired, and then what happened?
No. So make a long story short, we was in the Grand Avenue, and my other friend, he gave my other friend the credit card. The dude went into Foot Locker and tried to buy some shoes. And then they figured that the credit card was stolen.
Okay.
So they went to the back and started taking a long time. So I was like, man, I'm gonna leave. So when I left out the store, I'm like, I ain't with this. Cause I'm like, I just wasn't with stealing. So I was like, I'm leaving. So I leave out the store. The person who stole the credit cards, our other friend, he on the top balcony. He like, the police coming. Get out of here, right? Get out right now. So my other friend, he in the store. I'm at the door. I could have easily just walked out the door. I was like, I can't leave dude up in here. So I go back in there. I'm like, dude, the police coming. Next thing you know, dude just started running like he on TV. Dude just started running like he on TV, right? Then all the little security guards, they all surrounded me. I was like, dude, I ain't even do nothing. Dude running through the hall, throwing people bodies in front of the security guards, jumping over waterfalls. Oh, like, dude. So they tackled him in the ball and bum rushed him.
Oh,
then
wow.
you know, he came back like he was a terrorist. He had his coat over his head and all of that.
Oh, really?
And they had me here hostage in the Foot Locker.
Wow.
And they took us in the back room. And I was like, I don't even know. I don't know nothing.
So you got a citation?
No, they just told me I couldn't come back. I was banned from the branch. So that's how I got banned from the branch.
Oh, wow.
I was always in trouble.
Right.
That's the truth.
I believe it.
I was always in trouble when I was a kid. It was like trouble, you just couldn't avoid it.
All right.
Anyway.
All right, 47 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock p.m. Dennis, not sure if you know about yesterday made 2 years of the death of Breonna Taylor.
Okay.
Did you hear about that? Yeah, yesterday made 2 years.
Okay.
March 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if you all know out there, she was that was a young lady that was killed by the police in Kentucky. That botched raid that sparked that national reckoning on race.
I wonder if they get some money for it.
Right. That happened in Kentucky. Yes, that happened in Kentucky. Yeah. Louisville, Kentucky, to be exact.
Yeah, I know the police officer didn't go to jail.
Nope. Did not go to jail at all. But yesterday made 2 years. Speaking of yesterday, it was my cousin's birthday. Happy birthday, Edward.
Oh, yeah. I think I sent them. I saw that on Facebook.
Happy birthday. Speaking of birthdays on a national level, today, Quincy Jones turned 89. OMG. 89 years young today. Still rocking and rolling on today. Preacher Lawson, my boy, comedian, turned 31 years young today. And also, who else's birthday is today? Let's see. Simone Biles, my girl, gymnast, 25. Basketball player Stephen Curry turned 34 today as well. And also Michael Caine, 89 years old. And
who is Michael Caine?
Michael Caine, movie actor. I see him in a movie. What he play in? I seen him in
I was asking like I don't know Michael Caine. Who's Michael Caine?
Kingsman.
I saw a little bit of that.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So y'all celebrating the birthday on today. Happy birthday. We celebrate you right here on the Soul of the City Gospel Radio Show.
Oh, actually my sister's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday. Oh.
Yeah, so I have to send a shout out, a happy pre-birthday shout out to my sister.
March 15th tomorrow.
Yeah,
okay.
What's this? This is January, February. So my older sister, her birthday was last month.
The one in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her birthday was February 16th.
Oh, okay.
And then my younger sister, her birthday is March 15th.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. And then my brother's birthday is like the 18th.
The one in Indiana?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my nephew's birthday this month, I think he is like on the 19th or something like that.
Is that the one that's in the Army?
No, my youngest nephew.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's a lot of birthdays this month, actually.
Wonderful.
Did you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
No. St. Patrick's Day is Wednesday, I believe. No, I don't celebrate
It's
St.
Wednesday?
Patrick's. Yes.
Oh, they had it already.
They had the parade already.
Oh. No, so that was the parade.
That was a parade.
Really?
Do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I have before.
Okay.
When I was younger.
Okay.
Well, we just used to go get drunk. That's how they do it.
Okay. No. So why would you ask me? Do I celebrate? What do I supposed to do to celebrate? Oh, are you talking about eating corned beef? Is that what you're talking about?
I didn't say a word.
Is that what you talking about? Well, I don't eat corned beef.
I didn't say that. I didn't say one thing about you eating.
What was you thinking about?
I was just wondering because I know more black people are celebrating St. Patrick's
What am I supposed to do to celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
No, what would you do?
I don't know.
I mean, some people just get it. They just wear green. Or they wear the little beads.
Well, I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
I'm a little Irish. I can legally celebrate it. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Sister Portia.
See, my last name is Walton.
Right.
It's
Okay.
an Irish last name.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a little Irish. A little fading Irish.
Oh. I'm going to end on that note. I'm not going to say anything
A
else.
little fighting Irish. But I used to drink Guinness beer. Guinness is a traditional Irish beer. And I used to drink a lot of Guinness beer.
All
We
right.
used to just go down pints and pints of Guinness. This was back in the days, of course. I don't do it anymore.
All right.
But we would drink Guinness and drink Irish whiskey.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how we used to celebrate. And then we'd go downtown when the buses be free and be drunk with all the white people. And just be drunk. Just be drunk with all the white people wobbling down the street. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And then eat bratwurst.
Go to Chicago and watch them turn the water green, wear something green, and drink green beer if you drink. Green beer if you drink.
Yep. So it's gonna be all kind of drink green beer, but it's so
green.
So actually,
beer.
St. Patrick's Day is coming up this week.
It's normally on the 17th. I thought it was on the 17th of every. The 16th of every. I don't know. 16th, 17th.
The parade was Saturday, but St. Patrick's Day is.
I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was this Wednesday.
Hang out on Water Street this St. Patrick's Day if I haven't missed it.
Don't drink and drive.
Drink water.
On Water Street?
I want to drink water on Water Street.
Yeah, right. Y'all don't believe Dennis Walton.
I want to drink water on Water Street.
Don't believe Dennis Walton. Y'all pray for Dennis Walton.
Yeah, keep me in prayer.
Y'all know he not going to be drinking water on Water Street.
I've been doing good. I haven't even been drinking.
We pray that he will end up with sclerosis to the liver.
Oh, man, you would put that out there.
I'm just saying.
You didn't have to say that. Pray you
since you going, so he won't. Since he going on this.
Your ankle go down.
Since he going on this health kick. Since he going on this health kick, he won't have sclerosis to the liver.
Water on your ankle. And knees.
That's all right. That's all right. I'd rather have that on my ankle. I'd rather have water on my ankles than alcohol on my liver.
That's right.
Yes.
You hit.
Okay, stay. All right, y'all. Don't forget to follow us on our social media sites. All right. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or TikTok. All right. If you want to advertise with us, you can grow with us, and you can email us at hdradio21@gmail.com. You can call us at 414-435-1125. You can call us at 414-435-1125. If you want to be a guest on the show, you can email us as well at hdradio21@gmail.com.
Soraya.
What?
You got to make an announcement.
I will. I ain't got to make it now, though, do I?
Yeah, it's 5 minutes left. 4 minutes. We got something crazy to tell y'all about. It's gonna be crazy.
Dennis.
Crazy.
Dennis.
Crazy.
You You are doing the most. You are doing the most.
Come on, Sarai, you gotta be hyped, man. Don't say
you are doing the most. You did. You know what? I'm gonna do another flyer.
No, man, you gotta tell them. Come on, man. You gotta get excited. We got some great, exciting, crazy good news for y'all. You want me to announce it?
No.
Okay. I'm telling you, I set it up.
All right.
Come on now, Sarai. Do it some justice.
All right, so tune in beginning on Monday, March 21st. Yours truly, gospel hostess, Sister Soraya, will be doing the Gospel Mania.
The Gospel Mania. Crazy gospel. Going crazy with
You know what? I hate it when you push me like that.
Go ahead, man. You gotta be excited. The Gospel Mania.
The Gospel Mania radio show. The Gospel Mania radio show.
Well, we go crazy. We go crazy.
Dennis, stop. The Gospel
You gotta
Mania.
get excited, man. I'm pumped up. The Gospel Mania. Man, forget her. The Gospel Mania radio show, hosted by yours truly, Sister Soraya, where we go crazy with the gospel. Crazy. You can tune in Monday through Friday. You're gonna love this show. Do not miss it, because we're gonna go crazy with the Gospel Mania radio show. Yes, that's how you gotta do it. That's right, a new show, y'all. Gospel Mania. We going crazy. Don't I look crazy?
Yes, you do look crazy. Yes, you really do look crazy.
I'm crazy for the Gospel Mania. Yeah.
You really do look
crazy. So tune in, y'all.
Yeah.
What time again, Sister Ryan?
8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday.
10 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Gospel Mania.
Starting your day off.
Get your crazy gospel.
Monday through Friday. All right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to have another announcement coming soon as well, too.
You can depend on that.
All right. You cheesing a little bit too high.
Yeah, because I'm happy. CMOS.
Yeah, CMOS. That's not the announcement, though.
CMOS. Take the CMOS. You'll be happy like me.
Yeah, that's not the announcement. All right. Yes, thank you so much, Just Portia. All right. So in the meantime, thank you all so much for tuning in with us. Don't forget, again, to download that app. The app is free. We cannot stress enough. The app is free. Download that app today. HD Radio Online is one word. HD Radio Online. Do it now. You'll be glad you did. In the meantime, Dennis.
Yeah.
Have a great week.
You too, Sister Soraya.
Don't go down on Water Street, please.
I'm going to drink water on Water Street.
You're such a liar. Get on my nerves.
Peace, y'all. Been fun. Hold on, where my fingers are. Oh, yeah. Peace, y'all.
You get on my nerves.
Yeah. Till you do right by me.
Bye, y'all.
Crazy.